Gallurese is an Italo-Dalmatian Romance lect spoken in the region of Gallura, in the northeastern part of Sardinia. It is often considered a dialect of Corsican, or even a transitional language between Corsican and Sardinian. Gallurese's morphology and vocabulary are close to those of Corsican, in particular with the southern dialects of Sartene and Porto-Vecchio, whereas its phonology and syntax are similar to those of Sardinian. One-third of Gallurese's vocabulary is also influenced by Logudorese Sardinian, Catalan, and Spanish. The Sardiese language, spoken in the area of Sassari, shares similar transitional traits between Tuscan, Corsican and Sardinian. Typical constitutional elements of Gallurese: the plural form of nouns in I like in Corsican and Italian, and not in s like in Sardinian, French, Spanish, Catalan, etc. Latin ul has become dd, the same as in Sardinian, Southern Corsican and Sicilian. Are modified to l, chj and ghj sounds, like in Corsican, while Sardinian is crescio, ogoros. Articles lu, li, like in ancient Corsican dialects. Relation to Corsican, Gallurese is classified by some linguists as a dialect of Corsican, and by others as a dialect of Sardinian. In any case, a great deal of similarity exists between southern Corsican dialects and Gallurese, while there is relatively more distance from the neighboring Sardinian varieties. The regional government of Sardinia has recognized Gallurese, along with Sardiese, as separate languages, distinct from Sardinian. Sample of text. An excerpt from a hymn dedicated to the Virgin Mary. History. The most ancient literary sources in Gallurese date back to the early 17th century, mainly as poetry and religious odes. Some late Middle Age fragments suggest that the formation of the language could be dated to the early 15th century. The origin and the development of Gallurese are debated. Max Leopold Wagner and Maurice Lalanu argued that successive migration waves from southern Corsica, promoted under the Aragonese rule to repopulate an area devastated by famine and pandemics, were crucial in the formation of a slightly hybridized version of Corsican.